Alright, got the Sony PlayStation Pulse headset here. This is the Elite Edition. These things I must have had for 2 years, but they're actually, they work great, except that I've got cracks on this one side here. This piece is about to break. This one actually broke off. Common problem, seen it all over the internet, YouTube and everything. So what I'm going to try to do, I've got some epoxy here, some wire. I'm going to try my own method of getting this put back together and glued into place, but I need to take it apart. So pop this piece off. This is the right here. You just get a screwdriver, pop it off right here. It'll come right off. It's very simple. Then you've got 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. Just unscrew them off of this plate here, and this piece comes off. Then you've got also 3 screws right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and that will take it off of this round piece. It'll separate from here. That way I can get hopefully this piece back inside here and glue it. So that's the plan. Alright, here's the things you're going to need. Make sure you got a small flathead for taking off that cover, small Phillips head for taking out the screws. I got the needle nose pliers. I used it to cut the galvanized steel wire if you're going to do the wire bit. I mean, I don't even really think you need the wire, but it's up to you. Get a rubber band. That's what I use to hold the pieces together. You're going to need something for it to kind of set it on, that tilt it, because it's not going to just lay properly. I used like a little bulb box, like a light bulb box. It was just high enough. I was able to set it right on top of it, and you just have to finagle with it to get it kind of placed right. And your epoxy, which is this here, dual vial thing. You press it out, same amounts, equals amounts on each side, and mix it together. And of course, make sure you get the plastic repair epoxy, because obviously it's made for plastic. And I gotta say, I mean, the stuff is like rock. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna break. Definitely works better than all that super glue and all that. So basically just follow the instructions on here, and you should have a good working headset. So problem solved. Okay, I've used some of that epoxy, and I epoxied the crack right here. I mean, this is going to definitely be like a 4 or 5 stage process, flipping it, putting more epoxy on, but I gotta wait. This is a nice like 24-hour thing here. This is the side that's broken. Went ahead and put a rubber band around the parts to hold them together, and just epoxied this whole side here. So I'm gonna have to flip it over and epoxy the other side of it. Then I'm gonna really cake it on there, and then screw the pieces back together, and hopefully put this thing back in its place. So God, this stuff stinks. So alright, put a bunch more epoxy on, waited 10 minutes, put more on. As you can see, just been coating it on there. Now putting the screws back in the piece here. Then maybe we'll even hook up some wire in the end, keep everything together. That's the plan anyway. Alright, all the screws are back in. It's a total of 6 screws. Very simple. I just popped that plate right back on. So here we are. Now it's time to just start hitting this up with a ton more glue. And should be ready for maybe even a little bit of wire here. I've got that wire to hold it on there. So let's do some more glue. Alright, here's the finished product. Messy, but don't really care. All I wanted to do is work. I wrapped some of the galvanized steel wire around it. This is 16 gauge. You might want to use a smaller gauge, a thinner wire basically. This is kind of hard to turn and twist and stuff, and it could end up breaking this whole unit here. So anyways, yeah, I just did one loop around the little bar there, that little plastic piece. I did one loop, kind of tied it here, and did the same on the other side, and that's just in case if the glue doesn't hold and it breaks, you can still basically wear them, they'll still be attached. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna let it set for 24 hours and we'll see if it works. Here we are the next day. This is the finished product. I caked the glue on really good around the sides and around the back. I mean, like I say, it looks messy on here. I don't really care about the looks. I just wanted it to work because these are my favorite headphones. So pretty good. I put the wire around there, as you can see, just to hold it up so it wasn't going to dangle if it broke or whatever. So that's pretty much it. If anybody's having the problem out there, I would do that. I would. I mean, you don't even have to use the same gauge wire. You can get, like I say, a thinner wire, and you know, cake the glue on it, and just maybe wire it up. Maybe wire it first, even, and you could put the glue over the wire if you have a thin enough wire and you wrap it around right. You could probably that would probably work pretty good. So, all right, I'm out.